Poindexter crosses to Sundell. Sundell trying to work Smith, who has one foul, and Sundell finishes. Paige Beckers scored 40 in a win against Oklahoma in the first game here tonight in Spokane. Here's Sundell. Stops, looking for an angle and finding one. Arms of trusty Sundell. Sundell backing in and lays it home. On the offensive end. Meanwhile, here's Kansas State now with just one timeout remaining.
Got the switch they wanted for Sundell on the post.
Can she take the freshman heckle? She can. There
you see them trying to settle into this offense a little bit. Going inside now and looking for the help. Coach, nice move to the bucket.
Sundell gets it backsides. Poindexter. Sundell backing in on Hassett. Scores!
Sundell, 23 points, 6 assists, or 6 boards and 4 assists. She has it now against Van Lith. A battle of all Big 12 guards. Sundell reverses up and in. 20.
Odd one win, be their first win against a ranked opponent in 5 attempts. Sundell on the inside. There's the first.
Is out. Lee waits, dishes. Sundell's leaner is good. And a 2-point USC lead. Winner plays Connecticut in the Elite Eight Monday night. Sundell drives it and hits.
This year.
One of the benefits when you have a Tiani Key on the floor, she's another versatile player and one of those that can bring the statement. He was not very pleased with his post players. That's Tiani Key's silver strat.
The kids have turned out here. I thought it was a little louder than normal, a little different pitch in the crowd here today.
Well, I'm seeing the We Want Eric Treat signs.
Did you have?
Fauntleroy, that's what we were anticipating for Baylor. Sundell takes it right at Von
By Chloe Mann, but no communication.
That's that mid-range game for Sundell.
20-point lead for Sundell and K-State. I think everybody thought.
National Coach of the Year. The Sporting News named him National Coach of the Year earlier this week. And another.
Sides drops it back for Sanchez. Sanchez looked like she may have had an open path to the basket, but saw it.
Sundell from the wing.
Yes! Jumper, that is a bread and butter for Zona Prince. You got to get out and contest.
There's Sundell. She'll line up a 3. And hit
it! Ooh, both teams just a little kind of this frantic pace, firing early and often, and it connects.
And Tiani Key has been dominating. She has a double-double, 11 points, 13 rebounds.
Sundell drives baseline, scores. We're tied.
And so far, K-State handling the full court pressure well by West Virginia.
Sundell backs in and puts it in for Virginia. Hot pass inside, whipped around to Poindexter. 10 on the shot clock. Sundell, beautiful cut, defined by Poindexter. Sundell, Watson, excellent defender all over her. Sundell, pretty turnaround for 2.
And she's been really the backbone on both ends for TCU this season.
This is one of the oldest teams in college basketball, average age of over 22. Sundell, the nice turnaround jumper.
Sundell, little hesitation, then the drive and the finish.
Buffs have capitalized with 14 points off turnovers. Definitely a key in this game as the Buffs are up by 3. Sundell to the hoop, and now they trail by.
She's able to play consistently well at both ends of the floor in conference play. Utah can compete for a championship.
Oh, the right look and the and one.
3 against Iowa State the other night to seal the victory.
Yeah, had 8 points in that one. She's averaging
the shooter, so they've got to keep it tight. They've got to have fewer of these empty possessions if they're going to hang around with the number 13 team in the country.
Winner of this one will face Connecticut on Monday night, 9 Eastern on ESPN. Here's Sundell, loose dribble, bounces inside, layup is. Kennedy Smith eyeing Sundell all the way up the floor. Sundell held the foot, dumps it in, and Lee ties the game.
Brown Yoki Lee around Sundell, and now you're seeing what she's able and capable of doing.
The supporting cast in both these teams outstanding. And Kansas State trailing by 2. They went into half up. Taylor,
player for Kentucky to hit double digits, 11 points.
lob down low to Lee, easy finish. How expect to see Lee and Sundell on the floor the rest of the way?
I definitely would, but Yoki Lee has to be careful.
Shooting lights out. West Virginia at 78%, but that does not top the K-State 86%.
West Virginia
Chance
shooting
to
a double.
To it, open three. What a performance by Serena Sundell, especially here in this fourth quarter when her team needed it. UCF trying to get the stop, but you can't. First highlight shown in film if this is a win.
Teachable moment. That's what coaches call it. Nice pass.
Sundell finds Lester.
It's always an interesting thing to watch Kansas State today come down and see what they're going to do. That's a great yourself. That you're not looking at a week that was maybe a fluke, but that you really are one of the best players in this league.
Sides on 2.
Something materialistic to play for every game, something you can envision. All the way to the rim and alley-oop.
She was in the lineup a year ago for TCU. They were just so much better, but you add Haley Van Lith to the mix, way different.
She and Lee, the Cats in double digits. Sundell using the size, help D coming over from Johnson, and it's a perfect read from Sundell. She finds the open